viewer from Worthington. If I'm interpreting this viewer's question, I believe what the viewer's concerned about is, it says tax structure in the school district area, and I think the issue that the viewer's raising is support for public schools in the Worthington area and worrying about disparities between rural and urban districts and things of that sort. Of course, that's a much larger topic. It's obviously there are many different complexities to that, but let's start with this question about school finance and whether or not we might see some action in this session. Let's start with you, Representative Torkelson.
Well, as far as action this session, it's probably somewhat unlikely. We did our budget work last year. The disparities in what we spend per student for our education needs across this state are very real. We spend a lot less per student out in my part of the state than is spent here in the metro area. A portion of that, of course, is the cost of living, but there's other things going on there that to me seem a little bit unfair. We have the same job to do to educate our kids out in greater Minnesota as you have to do up here in the metro area. It's not like we don't have minorities. We do. My hometown of St. James, it doesn't happen to be in my district, but it's the population of the city is about a third minority, mostly Hispanics, and the population of the school is about 50-50. And if you look at Worthington, Minnesota, a little ways down the road, I think they have like 12 or 14 languages in that school. So these challenges are all over the state, and bringing that into better balance makes sense, good sense to me, and putting the best way we've found is just putting more money on the formula. Some of these special funds get a little complicated and a bit less well balanced.
And equity is, I mean, that's a long debated issue, but what we've always tried to do is look at special challenges that complicate a particular area. In greater Minnesota, it would be sparsity, and so that's built into the formulas. In a more urban area, it might be either many languages, higher level of poverty. You know, how many students qualify for free and reduced lunch. So each of those formulas tries to take in a special challenge that an area will have, but it always feels in an individual area like, I wonder if we're being treated fairly.
Right. I get enough?
You know, that's is somebody else being treated?
And I think we also have kind of an urban-rural divide here, where the rural Minnesota feels like they're not getting their fair share, and the metro area feels like we pay for everything in the state. So, but we're really one Minnesota. And I wanted to just give you a little history lesson that goes back to former Governor Wendell Anderson and what was called the Minnesota Miracle, where the state really took on a huge responsibility for public education. And for some reason, I just saw a list of what percentage other states put into their higher education costs. Minnesota is at 73%. We are the highest in the nation in terms of what we pay as a state to all our local communities. The next closest was another state at like 64%. But many of them, and you would think that they were Oregon, Massachusetts, you think states that really valued public education, they really depended a lot more on their local property taxpayers. So I'm pretty proud of us that we are using general tax dollars to pay for public education by and large, and not putting that burden on the local property taxpayer.
Well,
because then you would really have disparities when you think of your property tax value versus an Edina.
That's true, but as you said, we are one Minnesota. The Constitution says that education should be provided for all, and that means all of us in Minnesota need to do what we can to make sure education is as fair and equal across the state as possible.
We would all agree with that, I think.